YVA Trades.
Hey, welcome to YVA Trades as we near the end of October. What is going on here? Okay, so I am in phase 4, back again at it. Missed quite a few days last week, but I'm back again this week. And I hope your trading went well last week. So let's see what we can knock out this week. I am approaching, after many green days in a row, my all-time high. This is my profit and loss chart. Every candle is a day I've traded, and I'm getting close to my all-time highs as I pushed towards $42,000 to be able to finish phase 4. So let's go take a look at the market now and see what it's doing, and then we'll find something to trade. So to gauge what the overall market's doing, we have a lot of stocks we could look at. I look at SPY as one of the leading tickers in the market. There are others, QQQ, you probably want to look at the NASDAQ and sector leaders, but I'll just take a look at SPY here real quick. So we're pulling back on the monthly. We know that this is the monthly time frame, and we're looking for the monthly to bottom out at some point. We've pulled back quite a ways here so far. It's still healthy consolidation, but we're pulling back more than I wanted to. That's okay. It's a weekly downtrend. So I think we are due for a little bounce here sooner rather than later on the weekly, especially on the daily. I was gonna mark out a level here earlier and I forgot to do it. I was also gonna look at the the monthly. And you know how much I like trough plays. So I'm gonna put a line right there, a couple of lines. So we're right down there at that line. RSI oversold on Friday. So last time the RSI was oversold was back here, and we did bounce from there. It took a few days for it to get going. Right now, with the RSI being oversold, let's look at the hourly time frame. That doesn't show. I'll look at the 4-hour time here, actually. Do this. Appearance, no equities. We want to turn on extended hours. And we have an hourly bounce on the way, pre-market on light volume. So that is probably going to cool off that RSI that was oversold. Here it was on the hourly oversold. So what that does is, with very few people trading pre-market, this is moving up. And then when what happens is that's cooling off the RSI. And then when the bell rings and everybody comes in and starts trading, it leaves room for the bears to have another leg down. Basically, we're cooling off that RSI for that next move down. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that's the most likely scenario. You can see it happened back here. RSI oversold. Little bounce there, I guess, on the daily, but we had that move up pre-market, and then bears came back in, knocked the price down, another leg down. So what are we looking for? Well, we want to hold this support. We do want to form an hourly higher low. Right now we have hourly downtrend with lower highs on the way down. So if I'm going to see anything good happen on the scanners today, I want to see a nice bounce, a nice hourly trend change. I'd like to see an hourly higher low. I think we'd see some stuff hitting the scanners. Right now, let's go take a look at those scanners. And this is not them. This is them here. 9 minutes to go till the market opens. I did a little bit of trading this morning, just really small share size. I lost on Sophie. I won on CDT. The leading gapper is MIRO, and I'm not really interested in the way that one looks on that larger time frame. It's not too interesting to me, so I'll skip that one. It is up 224%, but it's, I'm not going to trade that. EAR. I haven't really looked at the rest of these, so except for the two that I traded. Ergo shares are trading higher after the company announced, so it's got some news. Big gap up. No support underneath here, so I don't know. It's got a smaller float. It's a cheaper stock. I don't know. Right now, it's kind of looking weak. Coming back to its consolidation point. I'm not sure right now on that one. There's that support. Yeah, we'll come back to it if can't find anything else. EAR. I'm actually, okay, hold on. I'm going to freeze this because they're moving around on me. So that was CDT. Yeah, what it was on CDT I was looking at just now is the equilibrium, but it didn't pan out. It tried here, but failed, and so now it's most likely going to drop down lower. Most likely scenario on those larger time frames. EAR 252 is the price of this one. It's got a low float, but it's really light on volume. Boy, is that the same as... Okay, all right. So EAR, we started to look at this one, but then, yeah, this is the one. Big gap up, no support underneath. I don't know. So VYNE, saw this one earlier. So this is another one of those equilibrium type setups on the 15. So I'm definitely going to have this on my watch list as a 15-minute equilibrium watch, basically. So it's a tightening range, tightening up there. You can see the inside bars on that hourly time frame. And so I'll put that on my watch list as a possibility. That is VYNE, and they do have news. Need to see some volume coming. I like the price though. What's the float? 3 million in the float. That's good. RVPH, that one just came up on the Hyatt day scanner. Making another move here. Let's look at the smaller time frame. Nice. Okay. So that one I'm going to be watching. RV. It's a pharmaceutical stock. It's got news too. RVPH. And CHRS, the next one down. I don't know. Got a higher float, trading below the volume weighted average price, and it's there's an hourly equilibrium possibility on that one. I'm just gonna move past it. We gotta hurry up here. I've only got 5 minutes to go. MGTX, no. LUNR, no. CLSK, probably not. Who knows? Maybe when the bell rings. Mara, no. Although it's... And Riot, your Bitcoin stock. Bitcoin's been on a roll lately. It's consolidating now. But over here in the high day, Sophie, traded it before. Let's go with the two I have for now because I'm running out of time. I want to break these down real quick. Get it clear in my head what I'm looking for. This was the hourly inside bars. Equilibrium. I got to pull up my drawing tool. Okay. So, resistance, not there. Okay, I'm actually going to close that. Wow, time is flying by. Okay. All right, so I have those inside bars, resistance up there. We want to break through those levels for sure. Support is down here. And for now, I'll mark that over here. Nice breakout on the hourly. Little kind of whippy here though. Higher high, lower low. I don't know, it looks like it's due for a pullback on that 15-minute, which would be great when the market opens. We do have the EMAs down here. Let's look at the smaller time frames now and see what we have. So we're right at the volume weighted average price on this one, that 15-minute equilibrium. Just to get a clearer look at this. So that's that support. We don't really have a higher low here on this 5-minute. We just have lower highs all the way down here. So that might be good. Stair step down and first candle to make a new high. And then on this one, let me see here. Back up just for a second. So yeah, I'm looking for that 298 level to hold. 316. I don't know if I want to pay attention to that one. I'll keep it there. Okay, so price level up here. Resistance up at 543. This one I wanted to see us pull back a little bit, but it might not. This could be a gap and go scenario. Support there. There's the volume weighted average price. 2 minutes to go. So 1 minute time frame here. I mean, we could open at the volume weighted average price. That might be a place to jump in. Keeping in mind that last 5 minute candle low is at 465. So if we do pull back, it would be in equilibrium. I got to set up my candle ranges now. 44, 58. I'm going to go set up. Where do I want my stop loss to be if I get into a trade? How far under my entry is what I'm doing. And I'm basing it to start on the 5 minute candles. The ranges of the 5 minute candles. So on VYNE, we're already pulling back to 316. Resistance is up here at 330. 1 minute to go. Okay. Exciting. It's nice to be back. We'll see how excited I am here in a little bit. If I take a loss first thing, oh no! I want to do that right in the microphone like it's not loud. Okay, everything's there. Got my stop losses, check. Recording and streaming. Whole lot to pay attention to here. All right, RVP. Is it going to break right away? RVPH. 15-minute equilibrium watch on VYNE. I'm in 2 trades here. That one's whipping around on VYNE, so I went ahead and took the profit on that. It might come down to the volume weighted average price on RVPH. Watching for a second entry here. Filled a little higher than I wanted. Dropping on down there on Vine. Went ahead and sold half of my position on RVPH. I'll put my stop loss down at the low of day. Well, that might not be the best place. The volume weighted average price is right there. That's okay. Still watching VYNE for a long entry, down by close to $3. I'm going to sneak my stop loss down just, well, I don't know. I'll keep it where it's at. Stopped out there. Okay, now I'm back in it at the volume weighted average price. 450 breaking down now. So we got a lower high and lower low on this one. I better get out. Who knows how far back that's going to pull back. And RVPH is halted going down. I'm glad I got out of it. I bought this on a little pullback. We're back testing 316. My reason for getting in this is I'm looking for that 15-minute higher low on that equilibrium watch. Just kind of guessing as to where it's going to bounce from here. Low of day is at 303, so it's a psychological level. High red volume on that last candle there. Lower bull volume here. I went from being small red pre-market to being green at the open, and then back to red again on my loss on RVPH. So SOXL is hitting the scan. There's a nice move there. So that puts me back to green on the day. Let's pull up SOXL. And where I got out, this is probably the place to get in. But because it put me to green, I got out. But that's a double top that we broke over. I'll look for another entry. So we got rejected off the volume weighted average price. High of day is up at 334. SOXL, yuck, I don't like it. The market is bouncing today. So far. SPY looking pretty good. CDT is hitting the scanner. That was on the gap scan this morning, but it's just going to be a small bounce, it looks like to me, maybe. Let's pull up VYNE. That was another one on the gap scan this morning. It looks pretty good, I think, for a possible... I'm weird. Okay, I'm already watching VYNE over here. Oh, it looks good. Yeah. I'm looking for a break through the volume weighted average price on that one. There it is. I'll go ahead and sell half of it. Put a stop loss in. And see if we get the move up towards the high of day. Look at SPY there after that pullback. Nice breakout on SPY. Little higher low and higher high on the 1 minute. I'm just going to go ahead and sell VYNE. Really should have stayed in it, now that I think about it, because of that 15-minute equilibrium watch. And we're really doing a good job here. Bulls found support right around $3. So now we're looking for that break through the high of day and that break through 348 and up to 370. So kind of kicking myself that I got out of that. And there's the break. That would have been my day maker there. But it's okay. I'm up 113. So VYNE, is doing a good job here. SOXL, that was one I was looking at. No, I didn't like that one. RVPH. So let's see here. RVPH, there's a possibility we might see RVPH make a move back up, but right now I'm just not interested. So I'll be watching $3.22 for an entry on a pullback on VYNE. See if it'll give me another shot at it. Nice volume. I could put a limit order down at like 328, 329. There I got filled. Now let's see if we get that continuation up through that resistance of 348. See it up there on the 5-minute. I'm going to move my stop loss up a little bit there to the low of that last candle. We got a double top up here, almost a triple top. A new 5-minute candle that's pulling back to the volume weighted average price there. And I am going to move my stop loss down just a bit, right below that 322 level. So we're bouncing off the volume weighted average price for a second. SOXL looking like it might break out over the volume weighted average price there. Looking for that 1-minute higher low and higher high. I'll buy that pullback on it. So watching two stocks at the same time now. $15 psychological overhead on SOXL. My eyes are going back and forth. I'm going to get back out of SOXL, basically almost break even. Just going to pay attention here to VYNE. VYNE is struggling, but I'm going to give it a chance. I'm thinking about exiting. Let's see if we bounce off a 322 there. So now that it's dropped down, I might jump back into SOXL. Better pay attention to VYNE. Trade the stock I'm in. I keep looking at SOXL thinking, boy, if that breaks out, I'm going to wish I would have held it, but that's fine. So here we go. Going to try once again to get over 345. This is a choppy looking equilibrium. Keeping in mind, we're looking for that 15-minute breakout over 348. Looking for that 5-minute candle there to be a green candle, but there's only a minute and a half left in it. Still time. You see the struggle. The bull's having a hard time getting over. We might see a flush down here. High red volume on that last candle. IBRX and LABU. So I got stopped out on that one. I'm still green on the day, but we didn't get the move that I wanted there. And now I don't know that I want to jump back in that after that 15-minute candle tried to go but couldn't, and we have 15 seconds left till it closes with that little long upper wick that poked its head over the top of that last candle. I don't know. That's not the look that I want to see. SOXL, gonna try it again here. So I will give SOXL a shot. And I'm back out of SOXL. RVPH with a possible equilibrium. $4 psychological. My stop's a little tight. Okay, Mara from the High of Day scanner, it's actually making a pretty nice move. MARA. There goes SOXL. If it breaks 15, there it is. So I'm in SOXL now after it broke through 15. And that's it for me on that one so far. sold half of SOXL. I have my stop at the low of that last candle. And that almost got me back to green on it, so I went ahead and got out. So this one here, why I was trading this one, even though I haven't done so well, is it's kind of tightening up here. It's a little choppy. You got that inside bar, inside bar. I'm looking for a higher low on the 15-minute. So there I'm getting in it. See, I don't like to see that, but let's see what happens. The bulls aren't winning much there, so back out before it drops. VYNE, I took a trade here off of $3. That support level too. Oh, she dropped down. So I'm going to stop there because I'm down like $128. And I think, well, hold on. SOXL, I'll give it one more shot here off the volume weighted average price. I think that's a good strategy. I mean, this one's at least trying to make a move in the right direction. So let's give it a shot. If I lose the low of this candle, I'm going to get out and I'll be done. The low is 14.96. It's coming down too close. I'm just going to get out there. I'm pretty close to my max loss, and that's okay. My max loss is 200 on the day, and I'm down 176. So, what is there, 2 days? 2 days left, 1 day left in October. I'm really hoping, historically, like, if you've ever heard October lows, historically we hit October. We hit our lows in October, and then there's like a bullish run towards the end of the year. I'm hoping that that'll happen again this year. So we have one more day left in the month. So it's a negative 176 for me, which is not a terrible day. And then my low is negative 176. So I type this in so that I can see the candle wick. And my high of day, man, I was so close. I was so close to my daily goal. I was actually at 178. So, oh, that was so close. Okay, so now I'm having a little pullback, and that's good. You can see my loss today is manageable because it's about the same size as my winners. It's actually smaller than my winners, so that's good. Totally manageable. And close my trading windows. So that last trade I took on VYNE was a pullback to this support level, and I was really hoping for a bounce there, just a small bounce, but I just didn't get it. Which is fine. So we're in hourly consolidation now on that one, and it's a 15-minute downtrend. So, and it's pretty much given back all of its move on the morning. coming down to the lows. This one, I kept hoping for that breakout, but it just wasn't giving it to me. SOXL, I didn't do too bad on. Actually took losses initially, but got back to green on this move up. CHRS is now hitting the scanner. So a lot of stocks popping up for a little bit and then just kind of rolling over. SPY itself, we do have that daily bounce underway. So we do have a break of yesterday's high. Whether or not the bulls can maintain that is yet to be seen. It's still an hourly downtrend. So bulls want to get over this pre-market, this pre-market high here. But if you take off extended hours, I think you'd be looking all the way up here. And what we want to see is that higher low. You want to start seeing some higher lows to get any kind of bounce follow through on the daily. I don't swing trade or trade long term. I plan to do that someday, a little bit of swing trading, but it is helpful to know what the market's doing. Try to correlate that with what's popping up on the scanners. CHRS is making some nice moves, but it is a bounce on the hourly. We had a lower low on the hourly, so I don't know. Well, I was green right out the gate and almost hit my daily goal, gave it all back and came close to my max loss and decided to stop. I call that a good day. I was able to control it and nothing majorly bad happened. So that's all you can do. Come back tomorrow and we'll try it again. I'll be back here first thing Tuesday morning. I plan to trade every day this week, rain or shine. We'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. Good luck with the rest of your day. Bye.